talking about how the cassette toilet's working out here in the truck, plus how I'm enjoying the whole remodel. And a subscriber, Rick Mace, went to the Matt's show in Louisville, Kentucky, so I've got some great video of that and a good example of why I did not pay another company to do this remodel.
The Clutch Trucker Channel.
Clutch Trucker, filmed before a live and fuzzy studio audience. That is Rusty, the world-famous meatball dog. Hey YouTube, Clutch Trucker here. Thanks for tuning in to another edition of the Clutch Trucker Channel. Alright, here I am down in Eolia, I think is how you say it, E-O-L-I-A, Missouri, at this little fast lane, a newer, small little truck stop. It's a Roadies. I have a Roadies card. You know, I always try to have all the cards. I got the Roadies, I've got the Ambest, which are, you know, the lesser known ones. Of course, then you have your Loves, your Petro, TA, and your Pilot Flying J. I still have a Pilot Flying J, even though I never fuel there. We can't fuel on our fuel program. I can fuel at Loves, I just don't get the discount, so I very rarely fuel there unless I know I want to shower and I'll splash on 50 gallons, but at these prices, no. So, anyway. So, parked here. This is about as close as I could get to my delivery tomorrow. Today is the 27th, Sunday. It's my wife's birthday. Happy birthday! Ho, ho, ho. Anyway, delivered tomorrow, Monday, 7 a.m. at a Coca-Cola distribution center with my load of Monster beverage. So I was hoping to get to the whole tour thing, but I didn't. I slept in today because I figured, well, I didn't have to be anywhere today, and I knew I only had about 5 hours or so to drive to get down here, and yeah, I slept in. Still getting used to the new bed upstairs and where I put my pillows, and I didn't get them in the right position, and so I got a real bad neck ache, which then turned into a headache. So when I got up today, I just kind of took my time, took Rusty out, cooked a pizza, and I got on the road here. So now we're down here, close to my delivery for tomorrow. Then from there, I've got to go pick up in somewhere in Illinois. It's a heavy load, 44,000. You know, I said before I could take 42.5 with full tanks. I could take maybe, you know, close to 1,000 pounds more with a half a tank. So I'm down to a quarter tank now. I'm not going to fuel up before I go pick up this load, because I'm hoping with that and with the APU exemption, which gives you an extra 500 pounds for having an APU on your truck, they give you that. I might still be able to be legal to take this next load. It pays really, really well. It's paying $2,500 for only roughly 600 miles. So even with the high fuel prices, that's still a good paying load, baby, yeah. So FYI, for those of you curious, you know, I've got the cassette toilet here behind the driver's seat, and I have had to empty that cassette thing twice. I've done it each time I've taken a shower so far. I did it down in Texas, north of Houston, and I did it again today. I stopped and took a shower at the Casey's in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, and because it has a handle that folds up, it has wheels on it, and you can pull that out, you can just kind of stroll it along with you like a suitcase. I brought it into the shower room, then you can just dump it into the toilet, and then bring it back out, put the new chemicals in, add a little bit of water, and bada boom, bada bing, bada boop, you're good to go. For those of you new to the channel, here I'll show you the whole thing. The side box here in the sleeper on my truck, and that's where the back bottom side of my toilet is, and that's the black tank, or the cassette, which you can remove. You can see the water line going in, and all you do to pull it out is you lift up here, and it slides right out. And see, then, it's got wheels on that side, and there's a handle on the bottom side. It folds up so you can pull that around like a suitcase. For right now, just going to slide it back in there. And it even has a gauge, and I'll show you that inside, that shows you when the tank's getting full. That's how I knew I needed to empty it today. Alright, here's my sink, my countertop, and here's the toilet down here. Right there's the little gauge that tells me if the toilet tank needs to be emptied or not. See, right now it's green because I just emptied it earlier today. And when that starts turning red, that's when you know that your cassette toilet, which is down there, your cassette tank down there, needs to come out and needs to be emptied. Pretty handy little system. I like it. My biggest problem has been I'm trying to find fresh water. Love's usually has fresh water available at usually every other fuel island. I checked the one in Albert Lea, Minnesota, no. I checked the one in Floyd, no. So I'm trying to find someplace where I can connect my hose so I can add more fresh water to my freshwater tank, which only holds like 7 gallons. Where I have the nozzles there, it only really gives me about 6. And I'm down to probably just a little over a gallon right now, which is enough to flush the toilet a couple times and to wash my hands in the sink and get some water for Rusty and so forth. But, you know, kind of getting to the point where I need to try to find some water. If worst case is I'll have to buy some big gallons of water, which you can buy for around $1.50 to $2 at a truck stop, but that's kind of pricey to pour all that in there. So we'll keep looking in the next day and hopefully I can find something. All right, here's my other storage area on my passenger side, and you can see my freshwater tank is right there. That's the vent line. There's the main line going up to this filler cap, and you can look there, you can see the water level. I might have a couple gallons in there, but I want to try to add some more real soon. Got my hose tucked right there so I can add it through that cap right there. Rick Mace, one of my subscribers, was down at Matt's, the Mid-America Truck Show, Mid-Area Truck Show, I'm not sure what it is. It's a truck show in Louisville, Kentucky. He drove down there with his wife and for the weekend, and they were looking at some trucks. He sent me some videos, so let's check out some of that. Those are some good-looking trucks. Some good-looking trucks here, baby, right here. I bet you none of them have a toilet in them, like mine. Well, except for this next one we're going to show you. This is an ARI, the company that makes the big sleepers, or we call them houses. A house going down the road. And I could have gone to ARI to do it. It would have cost at least $75 grand or more. They would have had to extend my frame. They would have had to cut out the entire rear section of this truck behind the passenger seats, and I would have been down for 3 or 4 months at least, so it wouldn't have saved me any money, and I would have spent a hell of a lot more. How much money? Well, look at the video first.
Oh boy.
All right, yeah, it's a 16. That's great. Yeah, that's 26 now. You can't do 40,000 low. Yeah, you waste too much. You put your food in there. That's as is though. That ain't with though.
Yeah, Rick sent me that, and then I texted him back and said, all right, yeah, just how much is that one? And he texted back and said, well, it's the most expensive one they have. It's the biggest one they have. There's a full-size bed in there over the dining area, if you saw in the video, but you still have to fold it down. Mine's always up there, okay? So you still have to fold that down, and then you have to, you don't have your dining area. Yes, you could walk more around in between, in front of the kitchen area, and then in front of the fridge, and in front of the bathroom. And we didn't get to see the bathroom on there, but I'm sure there was one for this price. And I asked him how much it was. It's just astounding. $350,000 Yeah. That's almost $100,000 more than I paid for my house in Cheyenne, Wyoming. I'm on 4.5 acres. We've got a pole barn. $350,000. So you can see why I decided after I paid off this truck last July to keep this truck. Because it's paid off. I spent somewhere between $5 and $10 grand on the remodel. I don't have the exact figures yet, something I still have to get to. I have all the receipts with me. I'll be adding those up at some point when I have some extra time. And I'll let you know the exact price. But I know it's somewhere between $5 and $10 grand. And yes, I lost a lot of money by doing it myself and being off the road. Like I say, it still would have taken an ARI at least 3 months, if not more. Might have taken the same amount of time. And I would have had to pay them over 75 grand or more. And they would have had to cut my frame. This one, $350,000. Imagine what your truck payment would be each month. I paid $125,000 for this truck almost 6 years ago. It's paid off now. It's paid off. That's why I did the remodel. And I tell you, the remodel has been a beautiful thing. And Rick did catch this guy, the dancing trucker apparently, doing a silly dance while they were introducing something else. Look at that.
I know you guys you haul different freight. But like with me, you might have found me and seen me when I was under a cow pot. You might send me when I was under a flatbed or a Conestoga, or when I'm pulling a reefer or drive-in. But the thing is that was something that was a part of me that I didn't feel like.
Rick, thank you so much for sending that stuff to me. That's awesome, and I think it proved my point of why I did this remodel. 350 grand. Please. So, like I say, hopefully we'll have the tour, complete tour. You got to see a little bit of it here in this video, but there will be more coming up, and I'll show you the whole thing. I've been so enjoying it. I've been so enjoying the remodel. The toilet has been a game changer. Like when I had to park the other night because the wind was blowing me off the road. I almost blew over, so I just found that next pull-off area with no facilities of any kind. I'm like, fine, I got a toilet. Don't worry about it. I have plenty of food in here with that huge fridge and huge freezer. No problem. So it has been a game changer for my life. I love having the full-size bed up there, you know. There's plenty of room for me and Rusty. I can roll all around. I love my seating area. Someplace to sit that's not the driver's seat or the bed. Plenty of room on that countertop to make sandwiches, to cook food, blah, blah, blah. I'm just over a weekend. I left a week ago Saturday. I'm back on the road, and man, am I enjoying this remodel. It has been so worth it. Clutch Trucker approved, baby. Well, thanks for tuning in for that one. Not a lot, you know, but just a little quick update. And yes, the tour video will be coming soon. I just have to have some decent weather to get around to it. I still got to put my IFTA stickers on the truck, my New York Hut sticker, but it's been so cold. You know, you don't want to put those kind of stickers on the truck when it's that cold. So I'm hoping we'll have some warmer weather tomorrow. What do you think? Warmer weather, Rusty? We can only hope, right? All right. Thanks for tuning in. Please subscribe. Please like and comment. I get your comments usually within 24 hours. Don't forget to ring the bell for notification so you know when the new videos come out. And there's Clutch Trucker on Instagram, Clutch Trucker on Twitter. And as always, sniff that magic YouTube fairy dust. Clutch and Rusty, out. Mr. Becker, out there is life's highway, and I want you as far away from me as possible. All right, he's eyeing that strip. Here it is. All right, where is it going? Oh, there it goes. Right up into the Clutch Trucker seating area, or mini couch, whatever you want to look at it. Rusty did make it all the way up the stairs yesterday by himself. So he's now gone up by himself once and down 2 or 3 times. So he's doing good. He's getting used to it. So that's a beautiful thing. Right, Rusty? Oh, yes. Love that bedding strip. You got it. You got it all. Happy dog look. Come on. Rusty.